What do you do for a living, sir?
So I have a couple different businesses. Usually people know me for marketing, advertising, and my crypto fund.
How many years do you have in doing probably marketing, advertisement, and crypto?
Yeah, so marketing and advertising about 7 years. Been in crypto for about 9 years, but officially for our fund, we launched it earlier this year.
What kind of education do you have?
So originally went to college, was studying business, economics, finance, financial analysis. Did a lot of community college work first, and then went to university, but I dropped out because I took some online courses from Ty Lopez and a few other people, and I had a marketing agency from that actually exploded and took off, so I dropped out of college and pursued that.
What do you love about marketing?
If you connect yourself to money and you can make people more money, you'll never be out of work. You'll never be hungry because you know how to make money.
How much money do you think someone can earn or you can earn every month by doing marketing?
If you do marketing for other people, you're going to be constrained to how big their businesses can grow. So if you're doing local restaurants, for example, or local barbershops, there's only so many people that can come through that door, no matter how good of a marketer that you are. So I like to pursue opportunities that are more digital and that can scale a bit wider. So if you can pick bigger industries and bigger things to actually market, the more money that you can actually make.
So why do you think business should do marketing?
If you don't have attention, nobody knows you, then you're broke. If no one knows you, then no one can follow you because money follows attention. So if you can't get attention, you usually can't get money in the online space that way.
What tool do you think people should use to become a marketer or to get succeed in marketing?
Instagram, iPhone. iPhone's probably one of the best products ever made because it makes it easy to distribute your message through Instagram, through social media, through collaborations, through YouTube. All of these platforms are there to amplify your message. Now, you may be great at YouTube. I may be better at short form. There's a skill set that you're going to learn along the way, whatever suits better for you. But at the end of the day, it's all about getting your message out there. And so if you can control distribution with your brand, with your products, with your businesses, and get messaging out there, that lead will come in. That money will come in just based off you getting the attention.
How can someone get started in that field? How can someone get a job in marketing?
Easily go on YouTube, watch courses, watch videos of people that are doing social media marketing themselves. Watch what they do, not just what they say through their videos. And if you want to just join an agency, there's plenty of agencies to join and learn on their dime and then go start your own.
What is the hardest part in doing marketing?
Knowing your market, knowing who you're marketing towards. Marketing is broken up into two categories where one is getting attention and the other is actually converting and monetizing that. A lot of people do this kind of stuff just for the entertainment value and get the eyeballs, but if you don't know how to make those eyeballs convert into dollars, a lot of people just do the entertainment rat race wheel where, you probably see people just on TikTok all the time doing the new dance, doing the new trend, doing the new thing, blah, 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 but they never know how to monetize it. So there's two different skills there. One to get the views, one to make the money. Figure out how to make the money.
What do you wish you knew before starting doing marketing?
I wish that I knew. Honestly, I was a blank slate, so I was willing to try anything. I tried e-commerce, I tried trading options, I tried basically anything and everything. And I think marketing is something that you can control, so it's a lot easier for people to start compared to having to learn financial markets and get caught up in that. I think that takes a little bit longer to learn, even though I'm pretty financially adept, and marketing is just something that you can control, and there's a gimmick and a game associated with it, so it's always going to be available. So I think it's the easiest thing to actually get started in, and I'm glad that I started there.
What is the best advice do you have for anyone out there who's doing marketing or who's doing that type of job?
If you're a marketing agency owner, there's going to come a point where you need to be the actual business owner of the offers that you're actually making. If you're always in a marketing agency and you're promoting other people's businesses, you're going to be dependent on their cash flows, meaning that if they cancel from your agency, then your income drops. Versus if you had the same business, let's say it was a tax accounting firm that you were promoting services for, instead of being the agency to them, learn to either partner with an accounting agency or own one and run the marketing yourself. So that way the leverage, the teams, and everything that you build are actually paying you even more because you control that business instead of depending on someone else to help hit your financial goal.
What is the best finance advice do you have for anyone out there who's watching right now?
It's not how much you make, it's how much you keep, and buy Bitcoin.
So at this point in life, do you think you are successful in life?
I've had some success, I would say, but it's one of those things where you hit a certain level and then you want the next one, and you want the next one, and you want the next one. So I think success comes from your relationships, your health, as well as your wealth. And so if you have an imbalance in those games, even if you have all the money, you can be so broke that all you have is money. So I think success is ever evolving because you have to evolve as a person.
Can you give us 5 things that success demand in life?
Number 1 is sacrifice. You have to cut the things out that aren't going to be ROI positive. So drinking, partying, strip clubs, that kind of stuff. I mean, if you're doing that, then you're definitely, if you're successful and you're doing that, I mean, imagine if you were without that. But one is sacrifice, get rid of all that stuff. The easiest trade-off that you can make are the things that are in your control that you're doing that are negative ROI habits. So that's number one. Number two is understand your finances. So understand how cash flow works, understand budgets and things like that, because when the numbers get bigger, you want to actually make sure you keep money. It's not about how much you make, it's how much you keep. The third thing would be education and investing into yourself. Keep doubling down until that number changes of your income. So if you keep investing into courses and masterminds and you're actually trying to learn and deploy the things that you're learning, keep reinvesting in yourself until your income number changes. If it's not changing, then find new information fast. Number four would be read a bunch of books. I mean, I have a whole library. It's about 200 books now, and I spend a lot of time reading, getting new perspectives on things, and that helps me actually become a better marketer. It also helps me become better in relationships or whatever and understand people better. So books are definitely big. And then lastly is just get a mentor, man. Pay someone or get around people that are actually doing things bigger than you, because it'll expand your mindset.
With your experiences, what is the best life advice do you have for anyone out there right now?
Life advice, just take action. You know, a lot of people will sit through, their phones, watch other people making the money, watch other people dating the girl, watch other people doing the things that they want to do. That's not a life worth living. Go take the action and make that your life.
So you look very confident today. Why are you so confident like that?
Because we're out, I got my girl with me, and we're just having a good time, man. Business is good, life is good.
What steps do you take daily to boost your confidence?
Morning routine, super important. So if you don't have a morning routine, you often find yourself lost in what activities and things that you need to do throughout the day if you're not grounded. So a lot of people will do breath work, journaling, and some sort of form of a meditation. That's typically what I do. I'll journal on my laptop, I'll read books, and I will essentially pray and meditate. So those are the things for me that I do, and then I go hit the gym and get right into it. And then from there, it really comes down to what activities have I laid out for myself for the day. So, at the end of the day, if you don't have that groundedness, then you don't really have something that you're chasing. That's something that you can lean on, because not every day is going to be the most successful day. You're not always going to be closing deals every day. You're not always going to be making money every single second. So if you have the daily inputs that are correct, the results are going to come as a result of your daily inputs.
See you tonight with your beautiful partner, right? What is the best relationship advice do you have for anyone out there today?
Work on yourself first before you get in a relationship. You have to be the man, or if you're the girl, you have to be the girl that is actually available to receive the man, or be the man to lead the relationship with the right girl.